Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions, and today we're back with PHISH. We are doing the song Runaway Jim. This comes from 7/22/1997, and thanks again to Curtis for buying me some more coffees. The last two that he has bought me have been from 97. The one before this was Theme from the Bottom, a kind of a cool, interesting, compositionally intertwined kind of avant-garde thing a little bit, and with a great Trey solo, so perfect thing for me. So and I kind of went through Trey's rig, and I'll probably do that at the end of this as well, but they're probably pretty similar. But I noticed the difference between 1997 and 1998, the beginning of 98 at Madison Square Garden, those set of shows. He's actually using a Blackface Deluxe reverb, and previous to this, he was just using rack mount preamps, a Bradshaw preamp. Bob Bradshaw, is that his name? I think so. He did all of those big rack stuff for all the 80s guys and 90s guys, mostly in the heavy metal realm, or session guys, Steve Lukather. Anyway, he touched a lot of rack stuff and built amps and all sorts of things. So Trey was using quite a bit of that. So on this show, I believe he's using all of that stuff still, but as we go into 98, he's still using the 3-channel preamp, but he's using also the Fender Blackface Deluxe reverb. So anyway, super excited about this one. Thanks for joining me. And like I said, thank you, Curtis. And if you like this kind of thing, please like, subscribe, and comment. And here we go.
His name was Jim. Run away, run away, run away. Took all of my old clothes with him. Run away, run away, run away. Whoa, run away, Jim. Whoa, run away, Jim. He was 12 years old when his trip began. Run away, run away, run away. Hauling down the highway in an old sedan. Run away, run away, run away. Old Jim went. Run away, run away, run away. Took all the money that I saved for rent. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, run away, Jim. Oh, run away, Jim. 117. Run away, run away, run away. It's 119, you and me. Run away, run away, run away. Whoa, runaway Jim. Whoa, runaway Jim. Now I'm gonna go up to the mountain. Run away, run away, run away. Singing for Jim who's swimming in the fountain. Run away, run away, run away. Whoa, runaway Jim. Whoa, runaway Jim. Whoa, runaway Jim. Whoa, runaway Jim.
Nice. Okay, I don't think I've asked this question before, but any of you guitar players or super fans or whoever has an opinion on this, I wonder how much compression he's getting from the Ross compressor. He is using it in this time frame, and there's a certain thing that is happening that maybe is leading me. It's really sculpting the tone and kind of taking what a compressor does. It takes out a lot of the kind of the transients and kind of the pick attack and stuff like that. Not really the pick attack, sorry, kind of the volume of the notes. So you get this really kind of rounded attack out of it. And almost here, now this is mixed. You can tell they recorded it well, but it's kind of mixed interesting because you can barely hear Mike. You can definitely hear Trey, but during the guitar solo, or what he's doing now, I don't know if this is the guitar solo yet, but he has got the tone is really kind of, it's almost like overly compressed. So let me know your opinions on this. Maybe it's, I know people, that's what people probably associate with them. I hear it a lot, but on this right here, it sounds, again, from this recording, this video, it just seems like a little too much. Like, I would like to hear it kind of cut loose a little bit more, like just a little more high end, I guess. Now, there's a million things he's running it through. It sounded like he was running it through a notch filter type thing early on there, because there's this cool warbling, like it's going through the kind of the band and then notching out kind of these peaks. It's almost like an auto wah, but like a filter, a different type of filter. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it, but if you're a guitar player, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't, unless it's the Alesis Microverb or something, because he uses that for reverse. So anyway, some kind of cool things going on. Again, this isn't a critique. It's more of like, personally, it's not like my favorite of his tone. And some of it might have to do with compositionally. This is kind of, if you would have talked to me 3 years ago, this is what I would imagine PHISH doing. And through my own, inexperience or whatever, I didn't know that they had vastly different compositions and how much kind of they, there's a lot of variety, I guess is what I'm getting at. But this is the kind of composition that would be pretty low on my list to call some of my favorite of any kind of like improv based or like jam band stuff. So that's just my opinion on this. This is kind of an interesting one to do after the one, Theme from the Bottom. And then a few others have been really wild guitar playing. So I've said this kind of shit before and then been surprised because it goes like into outer space or whatever. So I'll shut up now, but it's just kind of my opinion halfway through the song. So that kind of cool thing, like doing, I forget how you pronounce it, like the Hemela, where you're doing that kind of staggered triplet thing over it. A great rhythmic thing that I always love hearing, and Trey's doing that over this, the drum beat and the bass line. And of course, John sounds incredible. I would like to hear more drum solos. Yeah. There we have it, Runaway Jim. Of course, Trey taking a great guitar solo there, kind of for me redeeming the composition, because that front end, again, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of harkens to what I would think of PHISH, 3 or 4 years ago, as far as compositions and stuff like that. Kind of some of that happier sounding, like Allman Brothers or something like that. I guess I don't know if that's a good comparison or not, but then as with many, and as I said in the middle of the song before the solo kind of took off, it goes somewhere completely different, and that's always the thing that I've learned to kind of pace myself with some of these songs, especially at 10 minutes. It's not a huge deal, but there's been some where they're more like 20, and you get like 10 minutes in or 15 minutes in, and that's kind of that. Those are harder for me, or at least initially were. So it's nice to see a composition like this opposed to, like I said, Theme from the Bottom, and they're kind of pretty different pieces. So nice to kind of do something different, I guess is what I'm getting at. So thank you again, Curtis. I am Brian. Those are Guitar Solo Reactions. I'll see you soon.